Just getting all packed up here. We're supposed to leave for another couple days for our late season muley trip. It's November 1st. But I just got word from the bro there that he's off work. Boss let him go a couple days early, so turns out we're heading tomorrow morning. So it's gonna be a late night pack, getting the quad all in there and strapped down with a freaking tarp because it's pissing rain outside. Getting everything in here packed up. Spotter, tripod, backpacks, everything, GPS, whatever we need. We're getting ready to go. Head out here about 1:30 tomorrow morning and catch the first ferry in the interior. It's gonna be awesome. Checking in.
Good morning.
Morning. 4:52 right now. We're at the Tawasin Tawasin Ferry Terminal. Heading over, still pretty early, but we're gonna hopefully get down to our spot at a good time today. Just hook up with the old man and see what he's been seeing for animals and start hitting it. It's gonna be awesome.
Start spotting deer.
Late season muley trip 2016 is a go. Alright, just getting into camp, getting unloaded and settled in here. Boys are already gone, just left. Trevor went to hike up this stuff here. Follow these power lines through and see if you can see anything. And Dad and I are going to head over to a spot and split up and check out this one road we want to go hit. Sam went to check out the other side of this road here and do some hiking and see what we can see for signs. The first evening out. Camp's actually looking pretty stellar. Nice little creek. Spot for the quad. Garbage pail. Hay yalls. Trevor's going to follow this up here. Nice little creek. And we will go see if we can find ourselves a whitey or a muley. Alright. First muley encounters. Just working their way up there. Four does I think, and then a little spiker. Actually, he's a crab pincher. Just working their way up to the field. Alright, let's see if we can see anything else. Looks like there's a couple deer around here. Alright, we're just getting back to camp. Looks like Sam had a little success. Nice little 4x4. First whitetail ever on the first hour of the hunt. Hey Sam?
First 20 minutes of the hunt.
First 20 minutes of the hunt. Got back in time to hit the BCL for a nice night. This is our freaking day of traveling. Dad and I went out and between the two of us seen about 30 something muleys, so we found a good muley spot too. Right on. This is going good so far. We just got the boys getting ready to hanger. Getting some firewood made there. T's over here. What's up, T?
Woo!
Woo! Alright. First morning here. Fog's finally starting to lift. I was working some bottoms. Little valley bottoms this morning. Now I'm just hiking my way up to this top ridge here. Work it along. Not a ton of deer sign up here, but we did see a few on the way up, just in the fields on the way up this road, so doesn't have to be a lot of deer for there to be a big buck in here waiting for the rut to kick in so hard that he's got to move. So I'm just gonna move my way up here and see if I can find any evidence of a big one, and with any luck maybe see him. But the day is starting to clear up to become not a bush day, so I'll hit that ridge for a while. I might go down and unload the quad and cruise some area. This is technically day one. Sam got that buck last night. Just awesome, but it's still a traveling day. Really nice country out here, so I'm just gonna keep working my way along and be checking back in if there's any more action. Alright, out. checking in to our second morning here after our first day. Give a little update on what happened last night. We were just getting this spot to do the hunt that I'm doing right now. Last night, Dad and I, we were going to hit one side, he was going to hit the other. Go in the bush, it was great visibility last night. And I glassed across the valley there and spotted up a couple does. And then sure enough, a buck came up behind him. Nice looking buck. Good frame on him, got him on the spotting scope, and that's what you see in the video there. But he did not have front forks. A little shitting rear forks and a good frame, but anyway, we made a play on him. And Dad went over and found a spot and found him about 210 yards and could have had him, but that's when we figured out for sure they didn't have front splits and it's got to be 4-point or better out here. So I was close enough anyway that I just wanted to go get a closer look, and I got into him and had him at 50 yards. And yeah, good frame, just no front forks, so really foggy this morning, can't really see anything or do much glassing. So I'm just gonna walk this slash kind of down, hit these openings, and then I'm gonna go right across the valley and just get into that stuff where those deer are. It's a great sign over there. So just work low and try and stay out of the fog, I guess, and wait for it to lift, and then come on back up high and keep glassing these ridges, because that's a freaking great spot. There's lots of good sign. Alright. Yeah, a couple muleys there. It's like Mama and the Fonzies. Just on my way to shoot my gun, make sure she's on, and then head to my spot and at the scene. Oh man, I don't know, that's number 10 or something. Alright, until next time. Some more action, we'll do some bucks. Spotted these bucks up on a ridge about 800 yards away. There's just a couple younger ones having a little play fight, but it was some good footage. Alright, checking in morning 2, I think. Morning 2 or 3, one of the two. And I'm just set back up on the same spot I was yesterday. As you can see, still very, very foggy, but it is what it is. Put Trevor into a spot a little while back there on another ridge over there this morning, and he just told me on the radio he spooked up a couple. I mean, you don't see these things until they're about 40 yards away from you because of this fog. So if you can sneak up and see him in there, it's pretty dang good. But he was able to make out a nice swap through muley. Not a shooter, we needed to be 4 on top, so we had to let it go, but that was pretty cool. Just set my trail camera up behind you. Nice little trail there with some fresh sign on it, so we'll see what that produces. Well, we were down in the fog, trying to put the sneak out on a couple deer. Ray was just above it in his own spot. Seen this nice buck. It's a good deer, just not quite what we're looking for. Alright, just picked Trevor up here. Told me to pull off on this weird grade for no reason at all. I had no idea why. Well, apparently he frickin' got a buck today. Nice little eater. We're going up into more muley country, so we were looking for nice little 4 eaters around here, or a big one if we could, but Trevor got an opportunity at a frickin'... Oh yeah, there's lots of deer in here. Trevor got an opportunity at a little eater, and he took it. Nice, bud.
Look at this. Look at his tracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just
done right there, eh?
boom, boom, boom. Came all the way down.
Oh, he's
seen this buck frickin' 4 times in the timber.
Oh yeah. Right on.
I couldn't see that.
Hold him up.
First couple times. Run it out.
It's a great little eater.
side.
He's a 4.
He's a 4.
That is a legal buck.
Brown tees.
That is a legal buck.
Can't get too much blood on my hands.
Alrighty then. Alrighty
That
then.
was so cool doing it in the timber like that, man.
Oh, there's a lot of deer in here, man. There's
Footage, I'm like, if this thing's a 4,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking, next time I see him, I'm gonna kill it. And then I hear, yep, yep, I see 4 like naked eye. Down.
Alright, back in camp here. Just got done dealing with the deer. Thinking about an evening hunt. It's a little bit late, had to deal with that animal, but she's all skinned out. That's the most important part when you get one done. Here's what's left. We'll be taking, that's just a bit of the neck there, last bit of the neck. And that will be the backbone there. Tenderloins, back straps all taken off. There's the hide, bit of liver and guts in there still, all shot up, so we can't eat those. But we'll be hacking that backbone up and that neck there, and it's gonna be going on the barbecue. When you can, don't waste anything.
Deer camp is set.
There's our buck, down. This is where we live. There's all the meat.
It's Whitetail.
Excellent. Standing here watching these muleys for about 15 minutes now. Waiting for something to come out. That's the only one left standing there. One went down here. You can just see the ass end of this one. Oh, decided to come back around. And there's other doe going there. Making their way down, and looks like going to be going down and around this, and there's a good sized slash up around this side. Doesn't look like there's any buck hanging around with them. I don't even know where they're going around there. They're walking back and forth for I don't know how long. Alrighty. That's enough does for now. Let's go find a buck. It was real nice and clear that evening, so I grabbed my grandpa, my mom, my brother, went to a nice vantage point with a glass of few open ridges. Seen close to 20 deer. The only buck we've seen was this young 3-spike trying to wrap these does.
I try to get a picture with my phone to the rocks. Probably not gonna happen. That could have been a hammer.
Dad drove right past him.
God damn, he's so close.
Alright, we're just waking up to our last day here. Down south. Last day here. Tomorrow we'll break camp in the morning. Maybe go for a little whitetail hunt if we feel like it. And start our trek up north. Go hunt the northern parts, back to some of our old spots. See if they're still holding bucks. Gonna be foggy today, so I'm gonna do a bit of tighter hunting and some of that thicker stuff, but see what happens. It's all good. We had a great trip, seen a lot of animals, got a few animals. Nothing for me yet, but plan on being here until I get one, so whenever that is. So just to let you know, this is our last day, and it's about time to go. It's gonna be getting dark, or getting light here in about a half an hour, so I gotta get a move on. Out. Alright, last day here. Down south, and I'm just hunting a spot that I came just once a couple days ago. I only found one good rub around here last time, but it looks like whoever's doing them is striking again. That's a good rub. See all the lines going up it. Gnarls hanging off. It's probably a gnarly buck. It's a good sign, but it's kind of small to hunt around here. It's really thick. Just little patchy openings, but there's probably a shooter buck walking around here. So I'm gonna work it a little bit more. I'll check in if I see any more, having more action. Alright. Finally came across something kind of cool. Little two-spike Mule buck. I'm seeing a whole ton of two-spikes. Sign of big bucks. Creeping around here as best I could. It looks like it's creepy enough because I'm only about 40 yards away from this buck. He was bedded down and wasn't even looking at me. I came around the corner and he finally seen movement and caught me, but yo, it's gorgeous. I just came through the nicest spot. Grassy rolling hills, and this is just a nice grassy ridge right here. Drops down real steep right there. And you just got this beautiful stuff all up in here. It's rolling grassy. It's beautiful. And that's just awesome. Nice little two-spike just standing there. Yeah, quite a spot I just found here today. I don't know why I had to wait for today to find it. Last day of muley season up here, but I just seen that buck that I filmed. That's a fresh bed. Fresh set of tracks right there. Big trail. Fresh, just... This is what happens last day. Come into this spot and actually pursue it, hike it. And look at this. Fresh shreddies right on the ground. Fresh rub. That's a good one. You can see where the gnarls. Just leaving all that stuff hanging. That's what we're looking for. I spotted it from freaking 70 yards away. I bet he's got a few more up here. Man, there's some nice bucks walking around here. And it's the last day. God, it's okay. I'll be here next season though. I know exactly where I'm going. Alright. So we're moving camp. I got back and they want to hook up and leave afternoon early, so he's on his way. Right on. He's leaving a little sooner than Trev and I, because he'll take a little bit longer. We got to grab my trail camera still. Trevor's going to grab his right now. It's been a slice, but we're all loaded up. We're about to leave. Alrighty. Till the next bunch of adventures, a little up north. I'm out. It's always a good sign when you're spooking bucks off the road right before your timber spot. Alright. This is first thing in the morning. Don't know exactly which day this is, but it's the 12th today. Came to a spot we've been hunting since I was probably 13 years old. Really, really steep and bluffy, as you can see. That's a big drop off right there. You can't walk down that. Had some good encounters and shot some good animals in here over the years. My biggest buck came from just below the hill here. Not a ton of sign in here so far, but it's about a good 7-8 hour hike, so I'm just beginning. It goes way, way, way down. Bluffs out, nice grassy ridges, so with any luck, I'll come across something. Dad had an encounter with a doe and a buck yesterday over a couple ridges over from me to the west, and with the buck a half decent frame on him, not huge, but it might have been a bit of a non-typical, he said. Looked like it had a little something going on up there, so take my time, have all day in here, and gonna work it, so we'll see. Didn't have very much action on the hike down. Trevor decided to put a sneak out on this one spike for a bit of fun. Another young buck. Two by three. Seeing them young bucks. Just haven't got a glimpse of one of those good ones yet. Alright, checking in. 17th day. I went down this one road where we've been seeing some good sign and good bucks dragging their feet. I went and parked my truck. I was just getting all my stuff ready. About 80 yards back, buck crossing the road. Obvious buck crossing the road. By the time I got my gun wasn't even out yet, nothing like that. I stopped him with a little squeak, and then he stopped behind some bushes, and I put my binoculars up and caught him going through one tiny opening and confirmed 4 on top. Don't know how big he is, but I've been following him now. I've jumped him 2 more times, tried to get film for you guys, but he was too quick both times. It's tough in this stuff. It's this kind of stuff here. There's some open spots you can catch him, but I just thought I'd show you this. I'm following his tracks. What does he do? Walks up and rubs that tree. Shit's still on the ground. Alright, well, just thought I'd show you that, but I'm about to follow him. He goes, so I'm gonna out for now and see if I can catch up to this thing. Okay, out. Followed his tracks for about another 200 yards and caught him going through this clearing. Stopped him with a grunt and confirmed he wasn't quite a shooter, so pulled my camera to get a bit of footage. Just on the other side of the hill from me, Ray was having his own encounter. Checking in. This is still the 17th. No bucks so far from this morning. I've seen 2 of them. One confirmed 4-point, another one might have been a little bit bigger. But I couldn't put 4 on the top and it still wasn't quite what I was looking for anyway. Old Ray passed up a 4x4 too in there, so it's a good spot. So I just hiked myself in this burn here. I've been looking at it for way too long. I decided to poke myself in here. So far, not a set of tracks, so not looking so good, but I don't even care. I'm gonna hike around up here, and then around this way, and back towards the truck. And we got about an hour and a half in here, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, what do we got here?
Oh, he's got brow tags.
Oh yeah, he does. Nice little 4-point there with his doe. Still a little bit young, but a little bit closer. Dad's trying to walk up to him. I don't know if he's having it. Alright, I've been watching these guys for a while now. Doesn't look like there's a freaking nice one with them. Still think I'm gonna hang out with these guys though for a while. There's about 7 deer right there. Just shot a buck. He's not a monster, but he's not a bad buck. 4-point. I shot him. He got hit. I hit him nice. I know I hit him good. I just gotta stay calm here and find his tracks. See which freaking way he went. I hit him good. I don't think he's gonna be going far. Stay composed. See if I can find their tracks running away. I think they went up.
monster, but for shooter 4, good meat buck. And we got some scent pads for tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna out for now and see if I can find this guy. Okay, out. Alright, we're back at the motel right now. Unfortunately, you couldn't find him tonight. I did a pretty good search. We were only 20 minutes from dark, half an hour tops till dark. And I shot, and I seen him hunch up really bad. And he tried to take one hop forward and it wasn't working for him, so he turned up and he went about 5 feet up to this ridge, and I lost him after that. So I don't know exactly which way he went. The snow is pretty much gone, so I couldn't see any snow. Seems a little bit of blood, but I know I hit him. But got dark on us and we were about a kilometer up into the timber, so we had to get ourselves out of there kind of thing and get out. So we're going to put him to bed for the night, and I'll be in there first thing in the morning looking for him. Always sucks doing that. I hate doing that, but I mean, you got to be real sometimes too. So I'm pretty confident he's in there. Just got to go find him. So we'll check in tomorrow again. We'll start my grid pattern, my GPS right where I last seen him, where I hit him, and we'll go look tomorrow and see if we can find him. It'd be awesome. So until then, out. All right. It's been I've been looking for this frickin' buck for probably 3 hours now, 3 or 4 hours. And every time I go back, I walk back to the same spot where I first hit him. I was sure of my shot. Looked like I hit him really good. I was sure, but I couldn't figure out why I couldn't find him. And I finally get back to the spot this last time. I start side hilling back, and I'm gonna go back towards where I shot him first to kind of just relive it. Anything I can do, I'm prepared to look for this thing until I go back home. I know I was a good shot. And I'm coming around the corner here. I'm just walking this side grade here. Come around. Oh, what's that? What the F is that? Down. Oh, I'm happy right now. Can't believe it, I found him. There he is. Just exactly what I thought. He's not a monster, but he's a good, healthy 4x4. Perfectly legal buck. Pretty nice buck. I think he might even have a year on the one Dad filmed. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. My shot was exactly perfect, right where I thought it was. Right behind his shoulder. Perfect. Shot him from right over there. Wow. Man, I was getting down. I was getting real down. When you're sure about your shot like that, and I was looking 400 yards away, and I was like, there's no possible way he went that far. If I hit him where I knew I hit him, and it was a good shot. So, man, I'm happy. Man, I am happy. I am happy. Here's Ray right here. Woo!
That's a good sound.
Oh my God, I found him. Yes, I found him. He's not a bitch either.
Okay, I'm gonna grab your pack so I can make more too.
Come, go the same direction. He must have went when I shot him and turned hard left, and then he fell. He went right down the bank. My shot was perfect, exactly where I thought it was going to be.
When you just yelled in the radio, I thought I heard you. So I'm gonna put the radio down. Give me a yell.
Woo!
Yeah, you're straight up the hill from me.
Come on up, buddy. This is good times. Whew. Okay. Whew. Just finished up. 2-hour time. Got her all in one backpack. Both front quarters were bullet through, both of them, so I took them off and salvaged what I could off of them, but I couldn't take the whole thing, so it is what it is. But I got everything loaded up. There's the buck. My backpack, legs sticking out, all the neck meat and tenderloin, back strap. Anything I could save off the front quarters, everything's in there. Hanging up, and this is what you got left. It's what you don't got to take out of the bush with you every time you drag them. The hide there. rib meat taken out, and then what's left of the body. But I don't need to take out all those bones if you don't have to, so. Bit of a scene, but that's how it's done. That's how I do it, at least. Buck all ready to go, loaded up. I'm just going to throw everything back on and head down to the truck. Alright. Alright, well, we got our buck down, and we're back to the motel here. It's all dealt with. We just checked the weather and did some thinking, and we decided it's probably a good time to call it for this trip. So muley season, late season muley season is done for this year, but I think we're going to try and head back to our hometown on Vancouver Island there and see if we can apply ourselves and get a blacktail. So the season's not totally over yet, but as for the mule deer, it's been a great one, but we're all done. So checking out, signing out, till next year.
If I can make a living from walking in the woods, you can bet I'd be sitting pretty good high on a hill, looking at a field downwind. If I can make a nickel off of turning in bass, never worry about the price of gas, I'll be wheeling and dealing and sitting there reeling them in. Hunting, fishing, loving every day, that's the prayer that a country boy prays. Thank God he made me this way. Hunting and fishing and loving every day. Early in the morning, late in the evening, I'm getting red dirt rich and Flint River paid. Hunting, fishing, and loving every day. I get a little farm pond buzz, sound of gravel when I'm backing up, pulling a string on a 9.92 stroke Murphy. I love it when my baby wants to roll with me, throws her boots on, climbs in a tree, tucking her hair in my hat and she's ready to go. And we get to hunting, fishing, loving every day, that's the prayer that a country boy prays. Thank God he made me this way. Hunting and fishing and loving every day. Early in the morning, late in the evening, I'm getting red dirt rich and Flint River paid. Hunting and fishing and loving every day, yeah. While y'all are up there, breathing in that old dirty air, I'll be down here, knee deep in the muck of leaf.